Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing Nuke.
Welcome back to the IBFP. Now, I've been getting a lot of comments and feedback about Mikey Garcia ducking Vasyl Lomachenko to fight Errol Spence, and absolutely, positively, I'm here to tell you that's all false. At the end of the day, Mikey Garcia is not ducking Vasyl Lomachenko for Errol Spence. He's daring to be great, and there's a difference, and I'll tell you why. If you look at a guy like Vasyl Lomachenko, his last fight against Jorge Linares, he took a shot right down the middle and landed on his ass. If he takes that same shot from Mikey Garcia, there's no way he's getting back up. Mikey Garcia has the power and speed to put Vasyl Lomachenko down. He has the punch placement that's almost perfect. I don't see Vasyl Lomachenko being able to get up from one of Mikey Garcia's power shots, because Mikey Garcia is an elite power puncher at 130 and 135 pounds. Vasyl Lomachenko would be the naturally smaller guy, and so I don't understand why anyone would say Mikey Garcia is ducking that fight. I understand that you want to see that fight, but there's no way to say that he's ducking him. Not only that, Vasyl Lomachenko is also hurt and looking to have a tune-up fight right away. So how in the hell is Mikey ducking anyone that's hurt and that's on the comeback trail? That makes absolutely no sense. After the Errol Spence fight, regardless if Mikey wins, loses, or draw, he always has the Lomachenko option available. Now, I know recently the IBF has called for a mandatory title defense. I believe it's the IBF, for Richard Comey. So that means Mikey Garcia would either be stripped or have to fight this guy or go into negotiations. If I'm Mikey, I completely ignore that, go into the big fights, which I'm sure he will end up doing. But all of this talk about Vasyl Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia is scared or he's ducking or he doesn't want to fight is nonsense. Mikey Garcia is an elite athlete. If you look at their resumes, Mikey Garcia has a vast load more experience on a professional level. Mikey Garcia has never taken a defeat, and he's fought the better opponents. Now, Vasyl Lomachenko is a very good athlete, and I believe him to be elite. And I believe a win over Vasyl Lomachenko elevates Mikey Garcia. But I also believe that's a closer fight than the Spence-Garcia fight. But at the same time, I believe Errol Spence is a more dangerous opponent than Lomachenko. And I'll tell you why. Errol Spence doesn't need a lot of body shots to stop someone. Vasyl Lomachenko is not going to stop Mikey Garcia. You've never seen Mikey Garcia quit, and he doesn't have the power to stop Mikey Garcia. But what Vasyl Lomachenko does is have some power and boxing ability to frustrate Mikey Garcia early in the fight. After the first 3 rounds, I believe Mikey Garcia will adjust to whatever Vasyl Lomachenko does. Vasyl always gets hit, he always gets cocky, and Mikey Garcia is going to place 2 or 3 right hands perfectly on his chin and end the fight early. I don't believe Top Rank wants that fight, and I believe that a lot of the talk that's coming out of this camp about Mikey Garcia not wanting to fight is all from the Vasyl Lomachenko fanboys and from the fan side for Vasyl Lomachenko. I think Vasyl Lomachenko is being served a discredit by all this talk. They should focus more on the Ray Beltran fight for the title, for the belt, to unify. I think that'll be a much more entertaining fight at this point, especially on his comeback trail, than trying to fight a guy like Mikey, because ultimately he's going to need to be 100% healthy and at his very best to have a chance to beat a Mikey Garcia. And on the reverse end, I believe that Mikey Garcia is in his prime. He's at his best. And at this point in his career, he's a dangerous opponent from anybody from 130 to 147. Regardless of the name, regardless of the person, this is going to be a problem. Once again, fight fans, stay tuned to the IBFP.